Hi, this is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio. Welcome to Saturday in the Studio. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in my 20th year, which is craziness. Can't believe we're in December. What the heck? Where has the year gone? But we're ready. I'm ready to start 2022 because every year after that year, that 2020 year, every year seems to get a little bit better. So today I'm going to share with you, I think it's kind of a fun fold. I have not seen this before, and I actually had to look a little bit closer at it to see how it was made. I thought, anyway. So I'm going to show you using Peaceful Cabin, which is just a beautiful stamp set. So let's get started. The Peaceful Cabin stamp set that I'm using is this one right here. So Peaceful Cabin, and it is so pretty. Let's just get that a little clearer. No? Okay. All right. So there's a Peaceful Cabin. And I'm going to use actually this little thank you because we need all sorts of thank you notes right now, right? Or we will soon. So I'm going to use Peaceful Cabin. And I'm not using the dies, but the dies are amazing with the cabin. I should have grabbed some other cards to show you with this. It's just so pretty. All right, I am going to start with my basic gray, and this is just a standard half sheet, half of 8.5 by 11, so it's 5.5 by 4.25. And let's go ahead and use our bone folder and give that a good crease. I do like to score my cards. Okay, so now we are going to measure out, and I probably would just use a score. I do use my score, but I'm just going to go ahead and use a ruler, and I'm going to measure out 1 inch here and 1 inch. I guess I don't have to move it, do I? 1 inch on this side, there we go, and 1 inch on, I guess I do, 1 inch on this side. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom just to make sure, since I'm not using a scoring tool, which is really the way to go on this. 1 inch on each side. 1 inch, 1 inch. There we go. All right, and you'll see why I want to score this in just a second, because I'm actually going to cut out 1 inch, but I think it's helpful to have, if I have a score line first, then I feel like I can have something to cut on to follow by. Okay, so just 1 inch by 1 inch, or 1 inch long and 1 inch long there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut out these pieces. So I'm just going to use my snips, and you could use our paper cutter. I'm going to go ahead and cut on that score line. There we go. Oh, you do need the stamp set, hon? Okay. So I'm just going to cut that out like that. Okay. I'm going to step that a little further up so it doesn't fold over like that.
Morning, friends.
Hi, welcome this morning. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut this side. I'm going to start up here this time. I could even fold it so I could get so I had a better place to cut. Like I said, I like to use my big paper cutter, or I like to use our Stampin' Up! Paper cutter, because then I can actually just put it in there and zip. Hopefully you understood what that meant. Okay, my lines are not straight. Oh well. All right, so what we're going to do, this Peaceful Cabin dies, or I keep saying dies, I'm sorry. Peaceful Cabin paper is so very pretty. Look at this. Look how gorgeous it is. So you can see I just have little scraps left because it's just so pretty. This one is one of my favorites with the little stars. Okay, and then these with the trees are just lovely. Look at those. So we're going to use one of those. But isn't it so fun? And this is a specialty designer series paper because it has the shiny things, shiny things, shiny things. All right. So I'm going to use this little paper right there, and we're going to go ahead and attach this right here. Now, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, that's on the front, but it's not. It's actually inside. Do you see what I'm saying there? So let's go ahead and stick these on. And if you know me, you would know I would never cut with scissors because I can't cut straight. Thus, the paper cutter is a lovely tool. There we go. And let's put the other side on. This is a very simple, once you cut those, it's a very simple card. So I'm going to go and stick these on. And I'm using this for a swap I'm making, so you will get to see it again soon.
This fold, not the paper.
The fold, right. So I'm going to take this piece and just use it right there. Look at that. Like, it is gorgeous as if I stamped it, but I didn't. So I just think that is so pretty. There's no need to do anything else. It's just lovely. So we'll go ahead and put that on there. There we are. All right, now I know in my Beautiful Trees dies, I know that there was a bird. And so I am going to die cut this bird on real red. And then, here we go, grab some real red, go through the die cut, and I have my little birds. The fun thing about this die is if you notice here, it cuts one going each direction, which is kind of fun. This one's upside down. I think that's kind of fun. I mean, you could, for Valentine's, there we go, done. All right, so we can decide, do we want one bird or two on here? I'm just going to score this, or press it down a little bit more so it stays down. There we go. So it could be cute with just one bird there, or, you know, sometimes birds have a friend. What do you think, Dave?
I like one bird.
One bird. And so we'll grab
I think it pops a little more with one bird.
Pops a little more with one bird. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use this one because then he's facing in towards where I'm going to put the sentiment. And I'll save that other bird for something else. All right. I'm going to use our mini our mini dimensionals here just to get a little pop on him. And I already know Dave's going to say no to this, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway. So one thing I was thinking is how fun it would be to do lights on the trees. But like with we could use our holiday rhinestone and do like Christmas lights. What do you think?
Sure.
Is it going to ruin it or make it good? Because I didn't put lights on the one I was thinking of. So what do you think? I don't know. Should we try it?
Sure.
All right, we'll go ahead and try it. I'm going to put different colored lights. Uh-oh, if we ruin it. That's how you test things out though, right? It's not going to ruin it.
No.
It's going to be beautiful. All right, so I'm just using some of each of these colors. I'm going to skip, you know I have to go in a pattern, right? So I'm going to skip where the bird is or tuck it under him a little bit. He'll have a little warm booty. There we go. Tail feathers will be quite warm. All right, I'm just going to go back and forth. It's cute. I like it. I like it. I think it's kind of fun to add a little bit more color. I am a big color person, so yeah. Let's go back here. And I'm actually skipping this one. I wish I had put it on, but I'm too far into it now. I'm not going to add it. That would disrupt the pattern.
As we know, Lisa doesn't do random.
No, not so well, or at all. All right. Probably one more.
Yep.
One more little one. And look how easy this is to just stick these on. So obviously, if you were using making a lot of cards, there we go. I mean, I think that's kind of fun. It makes it pop. And I do have one piece of white to put inside. So let's go ahead and stick that in just so we don't get ink on it. That's always what I am concerned about. So I'm looking at the bottom. That's the part I want to be even with the other two sides. Okay, so there we go, and that's covered. Isn't that pretty? All right, so then, like I said, I want to use thank you. I could use any of these, but I think I'm going to do the thank you because the thank you, like I said, we're going to have some thank you cards. And I'm just going to use Memento Black, but I did think I would like to, shocker, pop it up a little bit. So we'll see. I could just stamp thank you there, but I'm going to use our double oval. I love this thank you. Actually, I have to tell you, this thank you is the reason I actually bought the stamp set. And then I learned all the other things that were so beautiful. So I'm going to use my double oval punch and go ahead and punch that out. And then I'm just going to pop it up there. I'm not going to put anything behind it. I mean, I'm going to put a dimensional behind it, but I'm not going to put any color behind it. And like I said, you could just stamp right on here, and that would be just so pretty. I don't know. Do you like it with the lights, or maybe?
I do like it with the
You
lights.
like it with the lights. Good. We could have even added a star on the top, but let's not get crazy, right? All right, look how pretty. And so what I was saying when I had to look at the card closely is I thought this was all on the front and that when I opened it, this would go up. But no, when you open it, you have that nice decoration. And it's just fun to find designer series paper. The one I'm using on the new card I'm making is the daffodil. So isn't that just so fun? I think it's really pretty. We could even have put an eye in him, but again, let's not get too crazy. So that is the card I wanted to show you. I think it's like I said, a fun fold. I have not made a card like this before. I have made one with this scored and tucked in, but this is much easier. So I do like that. I do want to tell you about,
So before Lisa shows you a couple more cards made with Peaceful Cabin, we do have an event coming up. Don't forget. We have More Than a Gift Card on Saturday, December 11th at 10 a.m. here in the studio. And for this event, you will make 4 gift card holders. You know, a chance for you to jazz up your gift. Frequently, gift cards are easy, but they aren't always the most fun to give. So we will be making gift card holders. You'll make 4 gift card holders for $15. And if you need more, you can make any of the designs, additional ones, for just $3. And those
Absolutely.
you would pay for just on the day. So register at thestamperstudio.com, and that'll get you set up for the 4 gift cards on Saturday, December 11th at 10 a.m. here in the
you
studio.
just stay there for a second. Okay, I don't know if you guys know, but I drive a red VW Bug. So when Dave made this graphic, I was like, oh, I love it. It's so cute. It just makes me happy. Okay. All right, and I'm just going to show you a couple more cards made with the Peaceful Cabin. Isn't this gorgeous? Again, using the background of the designer series paper and then die cutting out the cabin. Here's another one. I know one of our friends, Barb, you used this one to make your Christmas card. Oh, is that a secret? I don't know. Hopefully not. Again, using the background, die cutting out the cabin. I love it. It even cuts out that little like window part. You see that on this one, so you can kind of see through, just like you would if it was a real cabin. There you go. And then putting this on top with again some of the designer series paper. That is just such a fun fold. And I love when you open it and there's like a little surprise on the inside with this little fox. So pretty. And again, that's the basic gray. This one is using our Night of Navy. I was going to say, I don't think there's anything inside because I made it. This one, oh yeah, there we go. Teresa Glow made it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so I hope you enjoyed learning how to make a different fun card. And, inside my mug here, my mug says a cup of happy. Just this morning, it says, do more of what makes you happy. I was like, well, duh, that would be stamping, baking cookies, Christmas cookies, meeting with friends. What makes you happy? Put it in the chat. I would love to know. What are some things that make you happy? All right, I look forward to seeing you on Monday, but have a lovely weekend. Do something that makes you happy. Like the page, share it with your friends, and until Monday, happy stamping.